Howdy everyone, Tom again here from SRC Moto, coming to you as always from our home at Backfire Station here in Pendleton, Eastern Oregon, USA. If you saw our other video of the tail tidy, you will know that the 300 Rally parts and the 300L parts have finally come in after a wait that seemed like it took forever. So we're super excited, taking a break from packing boxes to show a little bit of an install video here. We're going to do the tail rack, the top side tail rack for the 300L right now. It fits on the top like this, expands your cargo carrying capacity. Standard disclaimer, inspect all the parts. If you're going to do this install yourself, inspect all the parts, make sure that they all look right and feel right, and make sure that they're all installed and tight on the bike before you take it on the road. You're responsible for your own installs. This guy here retails for 163 bucks right now. There's also a side rack available that we'll do a video on a little bit later. You can get all three of them together, top and two side racks if you want, which is great that they're sold in a combo. It's powder coated aluminum, stainless steel hardware. I personally, on my 250 Rally, I roll with our Kriega bags. I take the Kriega size 30 on the top and the Kriega size 20 on the sides. That provides a proper amount of room for overnight camping and adventure touring, but this will also accept many other bags from many other companies too, so you can choose whatever you like. It's very versatile, lots of different tie down points on there, so you're not going to be limited to what kind of bags. Even if maybe you already have bags and your Rally or your 300L is a new bike to you, but you got bags from the old bike, this should still work for you. Instructions are available on the website, and there's lots of other items there for the 300L and the Rallies. There's skid plates and crash bars and headlight guards, and check it out when you get time, and let's get started on the install. All right, this is a super easy install. If you're looking for an install to get your feet wet on your brand new bike, this is the one for you. It doesn't get much easier than that. All you're gonna need 5 and 6 millimeter Allens, socket driver, torque wrench, thread locker, magnetic pad to put your hardware in so you don't lose it, and that is it. All right, this is one of those installs that's better with two people, but if you're by yourself or you just don't like people, you can do this one on your own. I'll give you a couple tips on how to do that so you don't mark up your stuff. Number one, save the packaging and use that to lay your tools out on and your rack. You don't want the powder coating banging on the things and getting all busted up before you even get it installed. So step number one, take your driver, take your 6 millimeter, and you're going to take out what Honda calls these hook bolts. Now these hook bolts have these collars here. There's silver collars on the front, black collars in the back. Save these because they go with the new install. Black collar goes in the back. So there are two different size bolts that the kits come with. The short ones with the short aluminum spacers go in the front, the longer ones go in the back. So here's the trick to doing this one by yourself. Start on the up side of the bike since you're on the side stand. Grab your rack, grab yourself a towel. Put the towel in the back here so the rack doesn't bang up the plastic on your tail lights. This is the collar, the original collar that you took out. You're going to put that back in first. You're going to set your rack down here gently, spacer. That'll set right in that little recess, and then you can line up the bolt and the countersink washer and start this side out. And when you start this side out, that should hold it there for you so that you can work on the rest of it. As with any motorcycle farkle that has more than one bolt, Do not tighten everything until it's all lined up. So now you're going to go to the downside on the front. You've got your collar that came with the bike, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pop your collar in and your spacer. So now you've got your front started. You're going to do the same thing on the back, again starting with the upside. So you've got your black collar that the bike came with. Move your towel down. Place the black collar in, and it should stay there because it's on the upside of the bike. Get your spacer. Kind of work your way under the rack, and then lower the rack down. And feed the bolt in. And you'll feel all of that come together. And you'll feel the threads catch. And now you've only got one left. Again, black collar. This should not touch any longer, so you don't have to worry about your towel. Spacer. Collar in first. Spacer in second. It's going to be tight, so you get it all lined up. And then in goes the final bolt. Probably have to give that last bolt a little bit of a wiggle. Make sure nothing's cross-threaded. Should go in nice and easy. I choose to use thread locker on just about everything on a bike. I pre-dab those threads. It's your choice. There are people that say they don't like thread locker. I don't know why. I've never had a problem with it. So just a dab of the blue thread locker on each one of those threads is all you need. And then you're going to torque it down to the factory spec. In the owner's manual, it's 15 pound-feet or 21 Newton meters. I've already set the torque wrench. So you're going to go around, tighten them by hand until they're snug. 1, that's all there is to it. There's plenty of other parts for your new 300 Rally and 300L on our website. Check it out. I'm sure the Little Tornado will put a link or something down there. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time.